Or is it Repster? Big brain.
Hello and welcome to This Week in Surf. This is the weekly update for insiders, KSF no-lifes, and aspiring 85 tech children. And I'm your host, Repster. Easy content, baby. Repster, big brain. First of all, we had a tournament hosted by GFL Surf. Gemini, Lucy, Banana, and Muffin were the casters, and there was like $2,800 on the line. I don't want to spoil what happened, but finals was insane, with multiple 85 tick world records. You're watching the video by GFL Surf right now. You can also look at Gemini's Twitch to see if the VOD is still up, but no promises. So, if you want to see what happened in that final round, go click the link down below. So, we're going to cover a few world records from this week. Starting off with 274 on Unreal. This was minus 0.43 on a pretty old map. It can be tricky and an annoying map to run, but the reason that he beats it is because he goes through this window instead of over the wall. He boards the ramp below better and has a lot more units into the spin. Next, Billy gets Kepler by 0.16. It is so cool to see another new name getting world records. He's not new in the community, we've known him for a long time, but this is the first time I've seen him uploaded. This is a relatively new map, but it's still awesome. Also, he had 12 hours in zone, roughly how long it took with only 1,000 temps. Pretty cool, and he got onto Krealington's channel. You can check out his YouTube in the description below as well. 3 really old maps just had their times pushed down even further. Joshua takes Lighthouse, an old tier 3 staged map. Username takes Jungle KSF by 0.11, and Shuffle comes back from the dead and defends his ultimate world record from Marble. But Marble had a week, baby. Metal Wall, minus 0.17. This record hadn't been beaten since last March 2021 to be specific, so that's over a year. And it was owned by rank 1 Caffrey. Next, Exogenesis, very tricky map, owned by Silverthing. This was Silverthing's last remaining world record. It was almost 2 years old. And he beats Jaturna, which was Nate's world record, Battle of the High Schoolers. I had the honor of talking with both of them at multiple points in the past month. Extremely cool dudes competing at the top level. And they're both really young, which means they're just going to be cracked. Half gets A and Z champs, beating their world record checkpoint for stage 4 while in run. Oh my god. I'm only going to give you a sneak peek for these vids, and I'm only giving a short description because after this video, you go and watch the videos to see why these records were beaten and why they were so cool. However, we're going to spend a lot of time on the run of the week. Surf NY Advance world record checkpoint run by Levi. Except for stage 1, which he already had since 2019, he takes every single world record checkpoint. He got them in one day. He already has a world record by 0.8 seconds with a map that has over 2,000 completions and was released in 2012. He is better than every single person on every single portion of the map in what could have been in a couple hours. That's how long it takes him, with only 7.5 hours in zone. Mind you, on a map that I spent 9 hours on, I'm rank 4 with no world record checkpoints. What are you gonna do? Of course, we also had the Perspective 2 mapping competition with amazing mappers, Nutwoomy, Proxy Chains, Spy Complex, King Curtis, and Sonia. It was hosted by Vita and Angle Surf. They did an amazing job with this. They let me do the announcement bit. It was a privilege. Go check out that video on KSFrecords. Absolutely no spoilers if somehow you haven't seen who won. Lastly, to close off, I want to talk about the multiple new surfers that have stepped forward into the YouTube content creation community. Nate and Plorple. Nate's awesome, he's at the top of his game. I believe they're working together, created 2 Group 1 tutorials on Boreas and Mesa. Really cool stuff. The second of Nate's vids got 2.7k views. That is freaking awesome. You can check out his channel in the description below. Wee has continued his work, uploading G1s for every tier 1 map. He's been doing this for a while now. They all look really good. The replays don't show this, right? They show the world record, and so he's showing us what we need to do to get that group 1. We don't really necessarily know. It's great for mid-range surfers. If you're in that region, or if you just want to go show him some support, check him out. Source Surf made a bunch of cool compilations, like Nim's remaining world records, which is really useful for me. It felt like there were more. I'm definitely missing someone, so if I am, hit me up on the Discord. If you join the KSF Discord, there's a big channel called Surf Videos to find all this. I also had a bunch of people hit me up with great ideas for videos that I think they're in the works for. If not, it doesn't really matter. At least they had the idea, right? Rhinu, Bowling Fan, maybe I should change my name, Anadonia, Simics, all came to me with the ideas. I tried to help them as much as I could, and I really hope to see that content very soon. So you might have noticed the stuff I talked about in this video way longer than a week. I missed a lot of stuff. There was misspeakances. I'm not always looking at the camera. This is the first time I'm doing this. And my face was in. 1,000 subscriber reward. We're not quite there yet. Maybe I can get a few today. This will come out every Sunday at noontime. Yes, I know it's Monday or Tuesday right now. If I miss something, either comment below or message me at Repster number 4992. And if you think there's something that I should know about, like an event happening in the next week, which I would talk about now and plug, or if I am going to miss something because it's being slept on, you tell me there. Or you tell me in the comments of like the previous news vid. I'm excited to make more of these because not only are they easy, but it converges all this info into one place for you all to enjoy. Thank you, and good luck sliding those triangles. First of all, we had a GFL tournament hosted by Gemini, Lucy, Manana, and Muffin. I had a great conversation with Manana not too long ago. I had a great conversation with that. I don't even need to have that.